All right, so we're back. The house looks a little bit better. We got some better windows, better roof line. We got a porch out there. It's nice and clean, but it's not what my mother-in-law might want. So let's make this a little fancier. Now, a lot of what we'll find is going to be under architectural. So we'll click there. We got our door from doors and doorways. So let's check out millwork. Millwork generally refers to finished woodwork. So let's see what we can find. All right, under brackets, let's drag in some of these. You might have to right-click and download them if it's never been used. I'm going to click there. Disregard the error. And I can paint these later. I'm going to put these up under the eaves, the overhanging eave. Give it a kind of craftsman style look. So you can drag in a few of these. Choose whatever kind you want. All right, so I got my rafters in place. Tremendously ugly. They don't work on a house like this, but it's an option, something we can do. Let's see if we can't do something even crazier. A gable bracket. I think I downloaded one, so let me see if I can't drag that into place. I'm going to click right up here at the top of the gable. See if I can get that to go in. There we go. We can change the color of these once again a little bit later. That's fancy. Everybody's going to love that. Let's see what else we can find. All right, let's do some door trim. So if you scroll down on the library, I'm just going to delete this door. We're good. We're getting fancy here. Let's go with a pediment. Make this a true luxury piece here. Oh yeah, look at that. Gonna throw in a door. The default door fits nicely in there. If you want a wider one, they're over here in the library. And you just put two doors in there. Then you double click on the doors and change which way they open. Well, that looks all right, but I think I can take it one step further. So let's just add this. We'll get some columns there too. Look at that. That's pretty. Later on we'll be able to build something like this ourselves, but for right now we'll drag something in from the library. Oh, look at that. So let's this in position. I guess it doesn't work with our pediment, so I'll delete that. Fancy, nasty stuff. All right. Let me get a different view. There we go. We'll extend our slab out. And hit escape to deselect. There we go. Uh-oh. Notice here we have our roof brackets are too long. So one thing we can do is go to roof, build roof, and we can change how far our eaves hang out. And in this case, the gable eave, I'll just do both, maybe 24 inches. And that extended the overhang. We'll have to change the color of these. One thing that's really cool is this material eyedropper. Click on that bad boy, and that's a color stealer. So say we wanted it the same color as the roof. I can click on that. I get the spray paint can, and then you can just spray paint them. So we'll get the house tagged, and we're good to go. Oops. I may need to change the view. And I may need to resample. Also, it helps to change the view because you'll notice these rafters aren't, rafter braces aren't touching the roof, so you can adjust your height there. Oops. Control D to undo. See if I can get that. Oh yeah, that is righteously ugly. I might as well paint these. And let's reset our view. See what we've got so far. That is pretty hideous. But at least it's interesting. All right, and one more button I haven't shown you is the trim button. Two things it lets us do. It lets us put in coins, which we would use if we were using with brick and stone, but since we're not, we'll use corner boards, which we can click on the corners, puts a nice little finish on that. Coins would put in like limestone bricks on a red brick building. All right, so we'll need to clean this up a little more because this doorway obviously isn't working. So I'm going to go back and find my original door. Under doors and doorways, prairie lights one, delete this old one, drag this back in. I think it looks a little better. Make my slab a little smaller. And then we might want to change what like the material on the house itself. So we can click on the rainbow tool. And then say click on the wall. And never mind on the rainbow tool to change what the material of the house. Just try to select the wall that you want and click on materials, exterior wall. What we could do, say we want to go with brick. We'll fly over to masonry and stone and see what we can come up with. Natural brick, maybe a dark red brick house. Let's click that and see if it works. And while it's downloading, I'll pause. All right, so that worked. And given how we don't use corner boards with brick, I'm going to select and delete these. And then we can add some coins. Make it a little fancier. I was up here under trim. Click and click. Easy. And if you wanted to adjust these somehow, just double click on them. One thing that may work for us is also changing the underside of the roof, which is called a soffit, and maybe the roof color, but we can mess with that on another video.